Hey Pokemon trainers, welcome to Training Riolu. My name is Roy. We are getting attacked by this pumpkaboo. But we're gonna try and find our large shiny pumpkaboo. We are going to try and find a shiny larvatar. And we're gonna try and hopefully we can knock those challenges out so we can get to shiny hunting Riolu or something along those lines. So that's the goal for today. Can't wait to see you guys and see what's going on. It's the weekend. Happy Saturday, everybody. Man, I'm excited to be here. So got laundry going. We got warm sweaters coming out of the dryer. Oh man, I love that. It is definitely springtime. Nope, it is definitely fall, autumn. That's what we're talking about. Whew. So yeah, I'm gonna yesterday we tried finding a shiny Esper, but we ended up finding a Shalfa Litleo, which is pretty cool because it's a female, but I still think it can mega evolve into the Shalfa Pyroar. So we'll give that a shot at some point. So we'll take a look at all our mega evolutions that we can. I think it'd be cool to find a cache of mega shards all over the city that we can just kind of farm for mega evolving all the shinies that we have so far. That might be fun, just to take a look and see what we can see. And I mean, I guess what we could do is just go into the Mega Evolution Dex and take a look at the shinies that we've gotten so far. That'd probably be fun. But it is daytime. I'd much rather hunt this area at nighttime. But I don't know if I want a bench reset for it. One of the things that I really want to do, just kind of like personally, I think it'd be cool to try to get more apricorn balls from this game. There's a couple of ways to do it. I think ranked battles would be the best way to do it. I know once you're in rank A at the end of the season, there's guaranteed apricorn balls. We should check the news too and find out when the next season starts. I want to get that chestnut the Mega Stone for Chestnut. So let's check that real quick. Let's see when that's going to be. When's that gonna be? We're now connected to the internet. Season 3. Coming soon. Climb the ranks. Chestnutite. Oh, rank V. Greninjite. Delphoxite, rank V. Greninjite, rank Y. Okay, so it starts the 27th. So on Thanksgiving? Oh, no. Okay. There is a lot that I want to do on Thanksgiving. One of the following special Pokemon may be included on your team. Zygarde. That's going to be all over the place. Veltal, Xerneas, and Diancie. Okay. That's interesting. I guess they're accounting for data miners out there or people that might have an early release of the rank A Safari balls. That'll be cool. Yeah, so that's how we're gonna get our apricorn balls. Different Pokeballs. I know ranked battles will have an opportunity, have a chance of giving you the different apricorn balls from just like a percentage, like a small chance. And then I think you can also receive them from doing Infinity or the Infinite ZA, the Infinite Royale. So that's something I think I want to work on a little bit. I just finished Demon Slayer. I think I'm gonna hop into Steins Gate if I can. I know I was talking about, and I think personally outside of this list, I want to watch Devil May Cry on Netflix. So I've got to decide what I'm doing next. I really do want to work on these the apricorn balls just to get more, but currently I haven't been really playing outside of doing the streams. So after we finish our challenges, maybe we'll work on apricorn balls for a little while and just bench the knights and work on the infinite. We could do like half a stream working on the Infinity Royale and then half a stream doing rank battles maybe, and see what rewards we can get. That might be something we could do. I know there's a real small chance to get a Master Ball, and I know he used a Master Ball on a Shalfa Lucario, so not my choice. I was asked to do that, but I do want to give you guys what you're asking for, so I'm down for that. The channel, I'm working on something new project. So after this, actually, I'm not going to be hopping into anime or animation. I'm going to be working on editing the first episode. And if I can get that started, I think we'll be able to finish editing that first episode and have that ready to upload. Should be nice. But yeah. I recorded a couple days ago, and I wanted to finish Demon Slayer, so I didn't edit last night. But yeah, I'm excited to have that to work on. It's a new program, so I'm unfamiliar with like how to use it. I'm gonna have to probably Google some stuff, watch some YouTube videos on it, and I think if I'm heading into that, and that's something I'm starting on, I might start working on animating a little bit more too. I was able to make an animation, so I'm excited to do that a lot more. But yeah, happy weekend, man. It is Thanksgiving week this week, so I feel like for me it's kind of difficult to just kind of hop into celebrating the holidays because my birthday is in December, and so I usually want to wait until after my birthday to start celebrating. So I don't know how it's gonna go. I know December is usually like I don't start getting ready for Christmas until like the middle of December. But I don't know. I feel like I have a new favorite Christmas song, and every season I start listening to that just about every day. So I'll be listening to that probably soon. I think after Thanksgiving I'll probably start cranking that out. And that could be fun. The Pogues' Fairy Tale of New York is a Christmas song that gets me just stoked for Christmas. It's kind of punk rocky, and it's very Christmassy, but I like the sound of it. It makes my brain do the fun things, so I enjoy that. And I think I'm ready for it, you know? So I think after Thanksgiving I'll listen to that and see how Christmas spirity I'm feeling. Yeah. So, and then I know typically between Thanksgiving and Christmas, we typically put up a Christmas tree. So, I think on the channel in the community section, I'll probably post some ornaments, Christmas decorations for the tree and what we're doing around there. So, keep you guys keep you guys in the loop on what we're doing for the holidays, I think. But yeah, I mean, this weekend kind of kicks off, you know, some of that wintry Christmas stuff. I mean, got to get through Thanksgiving. I'm hoping to. I haven't heard much, but I hope my brother is doing some Thanksgiving stuff because, other than the 4th of July, I think that's one of his favorite holidays, and I haven't really liked Thanksgiving up until my brother did it one year, and I look forward to whether or not he's doing it every year. So now, since then, so that's, I don't know. I've transitioned from a point in time in my life where I didn't like a lot of the holidays around this time, and now I have like the cheer, the spirit of the holidays. I feel like it's gotten there for me. So how about you guys? Are you looking forward to this season at all? The holiday season coming up? We're gonna reset for about another 3 minutes, and then I'm gonna check for my shinies. I'm hoping to get larvatar. That'll complete a challenge, and then if we can find a large shiny pumpkaboo, that'll knock out the challenge. That's the challenges here in Area 15. And then after that, I think I'm free from challenges for now. You're welcome to issue challenges at any point in time. I'll probably accept them, or barter to make them more palatable for me. But yeah, I'll take any challenges. Let me know. And then but after we get done with these 2 challenges, I am going to try to find. I want to try to find shiny Riolu. Finally, we got Shalfa Lucario. I think instead of just shiny Riolu, maybe we'll go for Shalfa Riolu. But finally, we'll get to that point where we're getting the shiny for the namesake of the channel. And then I do want to get Drampa. Like, that's been on my mind. Unfortunately, we didn't get Drampa underneath the Prism Tower while we were spent so much time in Area 20. We spent so much time in Area 20. I mean, the game's been out for a month, and I think outside of the like the game and playing the game and doing the story, I think we spent most of the time in Wild Area 20, and so now I'm looking forward to kind of getting to explore Lumios a little bit more in depth. Maybe meet some of the civilians, the patrons of the of the city. Yeah, so let's reset here for a few more seconds. I'm not seeing any shinies right off the bat. But yeah, if we end up doing, if we start looking for apricorn balls, I think I need something with extreme speed. So it might honestly be a good idea to go for like a Dratini, like a shiny Dratini. So I guess if I'm gonna put that in order of preference, of priority, I think it's gonna go Riolu, Drampa, and then getting Dratini so that we could go after the apricorn balls. I wonder how often you're awarded apricorn balls. Like, is there a decent percent? If we spent 2 hours battling and getting the tickets, what average would we get for out of the 2 hours of being awarded apricorn balls? And we'd have to try to figure out how to maximize. We'll have to maximize the Z8 Infinite Royale, because if we can get like 40, I think people were getting around 40 kills or defeats for the Infinite Royale. So if we can get to that point, we should be able to speed through the ticket. I guess the ticket would slow us down though. People are doing 40 battles in a row so that they can get Mable's research. So I think it would slow us down to accept the ticket each time, but that would be the point, right? So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna work as fast as we can to get to the ticket, redeem the ticket, battle whatever trainer it is, and then try to get awarded for apricorn balls. But I wonder what my question and why that train of thought happened is because I'm curious how many apricorn balls could we get in 2 hours. So we'll figure that out, I guess. Might be like, oh man, that would suck if it's like not very rewarding. What if ranked? Yeah, we'll have to figure out if ranked battles or Infinity ZA dishes out apricorn balls better. Okay, that was the train of thought that I was on. Let's go and check these shinies. What? Weird. There should be a pumpkaboo right there. No shiny. Okay, hopefully larvatar is shiny. That's wild. We went just about 20 minutes. It's like 17, 18 minutes, something like that, resetting. Surprisingly, I didn't seem to get any shinies down there. So let's go. Okay, no shinies. Oh, dang. Okay. That's rough. No worries, though. That just means they'll come around this time. Cool. Okay. So yeah, that might be a good plan on what we're doing for streaming here in ZA. I am excited for when we get the DLC because it'll be fun. It'll be fun to actually do some more gameplay. And hopefully after the DLC, they maybe drop some side missions and stuff like that we can do from time to time. Like it was cool getting the Deancey and the Diancite. I appreciated that. Which makes me wonder, like, they're sandwiching. It looks like they're sandwiching the announcements, and what it looks like to me is that we got an announcement for 2 megas. We got an announcement for a mega mythical, and either they're gonna announce another 2 megas, right, to sandwich that, or they'll announce mega legendary Pokemon or a mega legendary Pokemon or something like that. I feel like that doesn't complete the sandwich. So my guess is gonna be that it's two like non-Kalos Pokemon. Kalosian, yeah. Non-Kalosian Pokemon might be introduced as Mega Evolutions. So probably something from Paldea. I know there was a big rumor mill that was like urging or like trying to make it real Mega Annihilate, and that would be sick. Like a Mega Annihilate would be sick. But yeah, that was the rumor mill on that. I don't remember seeing Mankey in the announcements for the DLC. We definitely saw a Marowak. You know, a lowland Marowak was hanging out. So that's interesting. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see what we get though. I have a feeling it's just gonna be like, hey, these Pokemon outside of the Kalos region are getting Megas, and hopefully we get a Mega from Paldea. Or Galar. I mean, Galar and Paldea seem to me have really good Pokemon designs, and so it'd be cool to see, you know, what comes out of those regions. It'd be cool to get a Mega for something that has a Gigantamax, like Doppler or Orbeetle. It'd be sweet to see like a Mega Orbeetle. That's not what I want. I want Palafin. Like, I want to see a Mega Palafin, but that's just me. I think it's only me. Okay. Mega Palafin would be sick. I love Palafin though. Like, that's such a cool Pokemon to me. I liked the idea of Flamigo, but I was hoping it would get an evolution. So maybe a Mega Flamigo would be kind of cool. I don't know what they would do with, like, I feel like it would be goofy, like the way that Victory Bell is goofy, Flamigo, like a giant knot on its neck or something. I'm trying to think, like, because they could do like a Muay Thai look for Flamigo. Maybe, I don't know. I'm guessing like its wings could be more like, I don't know, what is Flamigo? Why is he a fighting type Pokemon? Yeah, like, his design's pretty neat. I like that we finally have a Flamingo Pokemon in Pokemon. Like, that's something I was kind of hoping we would get in Alola. I didn't imagine it would be a fighting type, that was surprising. So Paldea did some interesting stuff with that, subverted some expectations for a Flamingo, which I'm good with. You know, I'm not against Flamigo, but if it got a Mega Evolution, what would it look like? And I'm guessing, like, in my mind, I'm picturing like the arm, ties for like the ropes and things that people use for Muay Thai to like protect their bones. Like, that would be a cool design, but I'm not sure how they would implement that, except with Flamigo's neck, right? Because it's such a long neck that it makes a knot. So I'd imagine like the neck maybe doing something to create those bone protectors. That'd be an interesting design. I don't know. Like I can imagine it looking sick. I just can't piece together the neck. Like what if the neck just goes down to its shoulders, makes it like a normal looking neck, and then all the neck is like surrounding its body to protect its bone, like rope. That'd be kind of weird. I saw like some fan art for, which they haven't announced it yet, so I'm guessing it's not gonna happen. Because I feel like that would have gotten some hype, but I think people are posting super fake megas. I hope they're fake, because I want to see what Pokemon's gonna do. I don't want to see it before it like comes out. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know if I should talk about this, because if it is real, we'll find out probably on December 2nd. Dang. But it has so much to do with this channel. Dang. Yeah. I led myself to a spot that I can't talk about, or I'm not gonna decide to spoil anything if it's real. I guess after December 2nd, we'll talk more about it. It's kind of funny. What would you guys want to see? What would I want to see as a mega evolution, yeah? So, Tyranitar Tube, he talked about like megastones being separated, right? Like synthetic megas versus like organic megas. And I think that's interesting. So if with the game coming out and after doing Xerneas and Yveltal, it made me think like, what if instead of like the synthetic versus organic megas, like how X and Y exists, yeah? What if that's similar to Xerneas's energy creating life energy versus Yveltal's energy taking away life energy, but creating like that next step in evolution? Because now we have a different nomenclature for Xerneas and Yveltal, the one that gives and the one that takes away. Yeah, that's new. I mean, I think typically we know them as the life and the death Pokemon. They're related to the tree of life, and Yveltal has some ties to Norse mythology, which I don't quite understand yet, but I'm excited to look into it and figure that out when we do our Pokemon of the week. Like, it'll be better to understand like what that tie is, because I don't know in Norse mythology like death, like what's representing death in Norse mythology, right? They have like Ragnarok and there's like the Ouroboros or the no, I is that Norse mythology? They have the serpent, the destroyer of the world, right? They have Odin's Odin's horse with like 6 or 8 legs or something like that, which has an interesting name. I can't remember. There's Fririn the wolf. And I know that's one of Loki's kids, but Fririn represents something, and I'm not remembering right now what that is, which is that sucks because I enjoyed that mythology. I remember that. Yeah, Fririn. Yeah, so I'm not like I'm gonna learn, but I don't think I have a lot of the Norse mythology down. I'd say I'm probably not as familiar as I should be, but I'm more familiar with Greek mythology than I am with Norse mythology. And so far, there's not really any Pokemon games that like delve into. Oh, we got a shiny Beedrill. I say let's go catch that. What time are we at? Let's keep going for a little bit. I'd say let's wait for the sun to start going down. But yeah, I'd say I'm more familiar with from like high school and middle school and stuff like that. I'm probably more familiar with like ancient Egyptian mythology, and like I know certain pharaohs and things like that. And I'm familiar with Greek mythology probably because of Hercules and Disney, and just being interested in like the way that the Greeks like worship their gods versus how Romans worship their gods. Like that kind of stuff was always interesting. Yeah, so it'll be fun to learn more because there's like one of the things I'm probably most excited for is to find out what and I know a little bit, but like to find out more about what the Therian Pokemon are based on, which from what I understand they're based on like the trade winds, and each of the 4 Pokemon are based on like the actual animals that those in that specific mythology are represented by a tiger, a dragon, the snake with the turtle body, the snake tail with the turtle body, and then what's the 4th? Hold on. Dragon, tiger, and bird. Maybe he's a bird. Yeah, I'll have to look more into it, right? I'll learn more. So I'm excited for that, to understand like what it's based off of, how people worshipped it and stuff like that. I'm excited for that series because it's going to be fun delving into the real life lore versus Pokemon. So stuff like Pidgey, and looking at like the bird that it's based on, and real life situations, that'll be fun too. Like understanding the the actual animal that the Pokemon's based off of, and then relating it to like how it behaves in Pokemon, where it's highlighted, like how we receive the Pokemon, some of the themes and morals, and yeah, I'm excited because we'll go into like what does Pokemon do to tell the story with these Pokemon, or how they tell the story with these Pokemon. So yeah, that'll be fun, and it'll be fun to like delve into Pokemon more because I don't do that as much as I want to. So that segment of the channel is going to be something that I'm really excited for. So now that you have a better understanding of when we get into that segment, like when the channel makes it fairly big, we're we're gonna be doing those videos. What would you look forward to, you know, hearing about, learning about? One of the things I'm excited to look into more is like, what is the darkest day based off of? Like I can kind of recite or understand like how it works in here, let's go and catch these Pokemon. How it works in lore in the games, but it'll be fun to determine what in real. Oh, is that a large? Oh, might have done it. Oh crap! That was a good large. I think this is large. There we go, baby. Let's save. We got a shelf, another shelf of these though. Let's save, and we'll go change up to Nest Ball. That's funny. Got 2 Beedrills, one's a Shalfa. We need to get Larvatar, check on Larvatar too. So let's go to this ball. And catch that Pokemon. Hey, why aren't you guys staying in the ball? Okay, we got one. It's not the Shalfa. I am excited to look at that pumpkaboo because either it's medium, which is fine. We have plenty of those, but or it's large. It looks large to me, so I'm hoping that we got our large fellow finally, a large pumpkaboo. All right, I think we're gonna have to defeat this guy. And then hop back in and. We killed a bunch of spawns. We're not dying. I suppose that's good. There we go. Oh shoot. Litleo learned a plus move. Alright, let's go check this Larvatar. Sounded like something. No monkey. No Larvatar. Extra large. It's not even an alpha. Dang it. We got we got blasted. No. That's funny. Okay, well, so this is small. Where does medium stop? It doesn't. All of these are medium. Until we have this extra large that is not an alpha. So that's new. Hi, Necrotio. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. I'm curious to see what this looks like versus the alpha. Where is it? Okay, there we go. Let's check. That's the alpha. That's the normal size extra larges. What the hell? Okay. Funny, okay, there, oh wait, what's this? That's just a medium one. What are you doing there? Okay, and these are the Beedrills. I need to move these. We're just gonna put them somewhere for, oh my gosh. Here, I think I can go and erase all this stuff. Wait. Yeah, no, that wasn't the one from Deancy's. Okay, let's get rid of all this stuff. Release. All right, we have a shiny box that we can kind of free up some space here. So let's grab all the stuff that doesn't have like multiples of them, I guess. Shoot. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Let me just grab all these guys. This'll free up some space. Okay. And then we can go, those are the alphas. So we can go here. That one is an alpha. We'll just grab these guys real quick and then we'll put them over here. Ah! And then I'll put the alpha. Ah! Dang it. There we go. Okay. Oh. There we go. All right. Sorry about that. All right. So we got I thought it was going to be a large pumpkaboo, but it was an extra large pumpkaboo, meaning we do not have the challenge completed. So that's a bummer. But, all right. I don't know how far in the day we've gotten, but I know we messed up a bunch of spawns. So, let's put some time away. Let's just go into nighttime and we'll reset. We'll reset for the nighttime. Unfortunately, most of the spawns are going to be missing, but that's okay. We had to figure out what to do with that alpha Beedrill, so we just knocked it out. So that's okay. But let's see. We should be at is it just 3 shinies? I think we're at 3 shinies. Okay, here we go. here we go. Okay. Man, that was wild. No larvatar, though. So that's okay. Gotta figure out... Okay, so we're at nighttime. We're getting some spawns, but not all of them. And I can't remember where we left off with what we were talking about with the crazy 3 shinies that were just there. But now we have 2 extra large shiny pumpkaboos. One of them is an alpha. One of them is a regular sized XL shiny pumpkaboo. And I know now that the 2 aren't the same size. So I'm guessing... Yeah, we're gonna have to find out what jumbo might be. So I'm guessing every alpha is gonna show up XL, and I'm guessing that the alpha shiny is probably the jumbo shiny. So at least we have oh, I need to put the XL normal size pumpkaboo in line with the other sizes, so that way we should be good to go. But yeah, all we need now, as I thought we needed in the first place, was the large shiny pumpkaboo, which we don't have. Not yet. And we need larvatar. But that'll finish us up at area 15 when we can finally get it. I know after stream I'm gonna work on editing in my new program, and so I'm kind of excited for that. I think that's gonna take some research though. Oh, we were talking about, speaking of research, we were talking about the different lore implications of certain Pokemon, and I'm gonna be doing a segment for a Pokemon of the week, and so that's gonna it's gonna be fun researching like how Pokemon are designed, like what they were inspired by, and like what that thing is in real life and stuff like that. So I'm excited to do that research, and then like what it's gonna be in and how we're influenced by it in how it tells the story in Pokemon. So that's gonna be kind of the video essay structure. So I'm excited for that. It'll be fun, and I will figure out what those videos will look like. But like I said, I'm excited for it. I think it's gonna look great. It's gonna be fun to watch and study. But yeah, that's not something I think we're doing anytime soon. But I am excited for it. I just hope we can get to that point. If it happens soon, it's because we become successful sooner. So hopefully you guys support the channel, love and like the streams, and get to know me. You know, I'm here for you guys. So let's do what you want to do while we're streaming and here. Watch the videos, do the things. You know what? Let me know what you want. I'm here for it. But yeah, those are some of the things I'll be looking forward to. And I think I was talking about that because when the announcements were made, we got information about 2 mega Pokemon that aren't typically in Kalos, and then we got the mythical Zeraora Mega Evolution, and it was just that, and it was like a minute and 30 seconds for the trailer, which was a small announcement. When we live streamed it, the live stream was only like 7 minutes. I watched T-Tar's live stream was only like 3 minutes. Like Princess Diana, I think, had like an 8-minute live stream doing the announcement. So I think we did it kind of right. There was I noticed a few audio issues on my end, but really similar to how other streamers were doing it. So I'm down for that. But we're getting close, I think, to what those announcement live streams will look like, and when that's happening, when we have Nintendo Directs and things like that, what we'll be doing. Yeah. But yeah, again, I'll be editing after this stream, so I think I'm gonna have to do research on that's where that went. I'm gonna have to do research on what that program can do, because it looks like it's got a lot of gizmos and gadgets that I'm not familiar with from Adobe Premiere. Adobe Premiere seems pretty straightforward. It was fairly intuitive. I don't think I did a lot of the things that you could probably do in Adobe Premiere, but I might learn them in this program and figure out how to do them in that program. Because in Adobe Premiere, I have that on my phone. And for the Pokemon Go videos, I typically record from my phone. So that's fun. And it's simple, you know. Well, no, it's not. It's not simple, but it was intuitive enough to learn it so that I can do it in a capacity that takes time and effort, but it's fun and I enjoy doing it. So I'm hoping with this program I'll learn more and see how it compares to the Adobe Premiere on my phone. Maybe we can do more cool stuff in the Pokemon Go videos. So, but yeah, I noticed that some of the videos that take less time do get more views, at least. I don't know what to do to get more likes on videos, but hopefully we'll figure that out over time. Where did the remote go? Okay. That's weird. We went from one concurrent viewer to 5, and I think most of the like viewers stopped in as we were like getting attacked by all the shinies. I don't know where they went, but I hope you guys are having a good weekend. And thanks for stopping by the channel. Hopefully more people will stop in and chat with us and see what's going on. Because it's Saturday. It's Saturday and it's the weekend. And it'd be fun to hear Pokemon tales or what you guys are doing this weekend, or any challenges you got for me or anything like that. So that'd be cool. Be nice to hear what's going on out there. And if you're watching this and later, you know, down the road, you're hopefully you're enjoying what you're hearing in here. But yeah. I'm trying to think of, I finished watching Demon Slayer last night. And again, I think the soundtrack in that show is incredible. Like, I think that's what made the experience, like, that was probably the best part of the experience. There was a story arc. I will say this: the story arc between the two brothers. Hey, I want to say, ladies man, how's it going, ladies man? I'm doing good, man. Happy Saturday. Good day to you too. How's your weekend going? Good day. I'm wondering if are you I'm guessing you're not from America, perhaps, or that's just the greeting you wish to give out. Not sure. Let me know how where are you from? How's it going out there? What's your favorite Pokemon? That's a good starter. We are working on a couple of challenges that were issued to us, so I'm stuck in Area 15 for now, trying to get shiny Sunday. Okay, in Australia. Good day. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Um, there's a in I think I watch Aussie Man reviews and I watch Pimp Night, and I think they're both from Australia, different parts of Australia. So, um, I'd like to visit sometime. That'd be a cool place to go. But happy Sunday. Your weekend's almost over, man. How has it been? Um, yeah, I can't remember what I was gonna say, but what we were doing. Oh, okay. Lady. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Hey, I saw this fan art of a Mega Infernape. I think it was just like somebody. Yeah, I like watching Pimp Night. Um, Meloetta and Mew. Okay, awesome. That my favorite mythical is Victini. Um, but yeah, Lucario is my favorite Pokemon, probably of all time. Yeah, the two. Okay, thank you. There's an arc with the two brothers. Like Tanjiro is about to learn the wind breathing techniques, and he's starting the training, and the uh, the younger brother wants to finally like talk to his older brother and like clear the air, and Tanjiro's like watching from around the corner. He's like rooting him on, right? But I feel like the anger that the older brother has is unnecessary towards the little brother. Like it seemed really short-sighted and it didn't really add value to the show. Where everything, even like I felt like the brother and sister demons that they kill with Genyin, uh, if I said his name right, um, like even their arc, like mirrored, like is like the bad mirror of Tanjiro and Nezuko. So like that added value to Tanjiro's relationship with his sister, showing like that even in the last few minutes of the brother and sister demons, they aren't getting along and they're not willing to fight for each other like Tanjiro clearly does for his sister. So like that added value to the show. Whereas I don't think the getting kicked out of the trading that's the only complaint I'd say I have, because everything else has been pretty incredible. That was a really deep and impactful last episode where absolutely, yeah, I am interested. I'm also trying to do the same thing, and so far I'm working with well, we're working in tandem with someone named Bolts, and a friend of the channel, QLF, has joined us pretty regularly. Um, but yeah, that's awesome, man. Yeah, I'd love to be a part of your community as well. Uh, our community is very welcoming. We have a server, and I haven't pinned it to the chat just yet. I'd like to figure out what I can do with the Discord server, but you're welcome to join the Discord server if we want to trade. Like, I'll join your Discord server if you want to join mine. That way we can maybe collab and talk about stuff or play together. Yeah, I was looking. Bolts has a pretty. He has like thousands of followers. He's from Canada. He kind of reminds me of Tyranitar too, but he seems a lot more open to go with the flow on his viewers and what's happening in chat. So that's pretty cool. He's awesome though. It's some of it. He played Legend ZA as Ash Ketchum, and he just put out a video about that today. I saw that came out today. I haven't. Like I said, I don't have the Discord pinned. It's called the Riolu camp. I think is what it's called. Let me double check. Yeah, the Riolu camp. Yeah, but right now we're shiny hunting Larvatar and a large pumpkaboo. Okay, yeah. Let me know if you have a Discord or a good way to stay in touch with you, and I'll add you up wherever you want me to. That'd be cool. But yeah, thanks for being here, ladies man. Okay, that sounds good to me, man. Yeah, let's grow the community. Yeah, like there's some pretty cool people out there, so it'd be fun to meet up and connect those networks. So it sounds like you create content too. I'll be happy to check that out when I can. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I've got some editing to do after this video. And I'll probably listen to a lot of the YouTubers that I'm typically following while I'm doing that. But I'll pop in and try and search up that video on your channel. That's cool, man. I appreciate that. What brought you to the live stream? How'd you find us? Or me? How'd you find me? Yeah, it's nice meeting you too. I'm glad you're here. It'll be fun to have you in the chat. I stream just about every day. Every now and then I'll take a couple days off. But I'll usually just take a weekend after like a month or 3 weeks of streaming in a row. So yeah, welcome here anytime. Thanks for popping in. See you later, man. Thanks, ladies, man. Lady and ladies, man. All right, that's cool. All right, where are we at? We're at about an hour and 4 minutes. And I think we've been resetting for about, we'll probably be close to 15 minutes. I think after we kept going with the Beedrill, it was probably a good call to get those other two Pokemon to show up, the Pumpkaboo and the other Beedrill. So I'd say let's go for another 5 minutes or so. Maybe we can get that shiny Larvatar. I'm hoping, because I think that's the only shiny in this area that we don't have yet. But we do have two Shalfa Tyranitars, which is good. I'll take that. But yeah, it'd be nice to get that Larvatar. Plus, it'd be nice to finish that challenge. Plus, it'd be nice to have every single shiny in this area. That would be nice too. Yeah, and I think this spot too, resetting at this cafe, allows for the monkeys to show up. So we did end up getting Panpour, which is pretty nice. With Ladiesman subscribing, we are at 125 subscribers right now. So that's awesome. That's cool. So there's a milestone, kinda, yeah. I think getting to the next 100 is what we're after, but yeah, any growth is awesome, man. That's pretty cool. I'm excited. Bum, 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 bum. I think it'd be kind of cool to get a soundboard, but I'd have to get like the timing down on that. Okay. Yeah, let's go for about 3.5 more minutes, and then we'll check out and see what shinies are here. I suppose we could look for Larvatar first. Oop. There we go. Oh, you know, another thing that would be helpful, especially for season 3 that's coming up in the ranked battles, finding Excadrill and finding Metagross. Those would be pretty helpful to have on the team. So maybe doing a Lysander's Cafe for a little while would be a good call. We'll probably end up finding Houndoom and Manectric, which is cool. That's not bad. I think I'd be down for that. But yeah, they're super useful in ranked battles. So having like a good answer to Xerneas would be nice. But we're also gonna have to have a good answer to Zygarde. So I know that's gonna be new to next season. And he's ground. Chestnut's gonna be a good answer to Zygarde, I think, having the Mega Chestnut. But yeah, I think Glaceon's gonna make a pretty big return, probably. So it might be useful having a fighting type, an ice type, and then something that counters those, or I don't know. We'll see what happens, because dragon, water, all that stuff. But I think the 4 times weakness to Zygarde is probably going to be what people are bringing into the season 3. And honestly, in order to get to ranked A, it doesn't seem to matter. We've just been bringing in like whatever shinies we've been getting, pretty much, or we've been hunting for. So mainly we've been bringing in the starters. Yeah, I feel like Xerneas is going to be there a lot because of its fairy typing. Yeah, I don't know. Ranked battles next season might be interesting. It'll be fun to see what the meta ends up being. Especially, you're only going to be able to bring in 1 special Pokemon. So I think we're still going to see a lot of Xerneas. But I know people are going to want to bring in Mega Zygarde. It'll be funny to see all the people that are bringing in like 10% Zygarde. Just bringing in their pups. But yeah, I'm pretty sure people are going to want to check out what Annihilate is doing if that's something you can use. Okay. Let's see what we get. No shiny. Okay. No shiny pumpkaboos. Dang. I feel like we did a pretty long reset. Alright, let's go check Larvatar. No shinies. Okay. No shinies, that's wild. Alright, that's fine. We'll keep going. It's still nighttime. I think what we'll do is we'll go until like the daytime banner starts. We'll reset day into night, and then just keep hunting at night. And then I think that like doing those 2 cycles will probably get us to the end of the stream. But let me know if there's something you guys want to see or are interested in. I'm just trying to complete the pumpkaboo challenge, which we have I think every size, especially now, other than the large size. So that's the only thing I think we need left. And then Larvatar. Larvatar is the other challenge. Those are the only 2 challenges we have, other than the challenge to get a full live dex, which that's going to take forever. So after Area 15, I'd like to go and try and go after Riolu. Maybe find a Shalfa Riolu, just for the namesake of the channel. But there's that, and then I'd also like to find Drampa, which would be nice. And then obviously we're talking about, I talked about at the beginning of the stream, I don't think anyone was in like viewing while we talked about this, but I think it'd be fun, or it'd be good to try and get some Apra balls, like, you know, the Love Ball, the Heavy Ball, some of those Pokeballs. So I think it'd be a good idea to try and get that by doing the Infinity Royale and claiming the tickets. So maybe optimizing the battles in the Infinity Royale, and then maybe doing some ranked battles to see if we can get the chance for the Apra balls there. But yeah, see what we can do in a couple hours, and see like if it's worth doing those on stream. But yeah, I like shiny hunting. We obviously have to get a ton of shinies, so for the live decks, so we're gonna be working on that. But it'd be nice to be able to catch like I'm gonna catch shiny Eevee in a Moon Ball and evolve it into Umbreon, right? Like, it'd be cool to get some of those matchy Pokeballs for some of the shiny Pokemon that show up. And it'd be nice to have like more than 3. I know the Master Ball is like a 1% chance in something. I think it's the Infinity Royale. So yeah, I'll check out that video from Lady In. That's kind of Ladies Min. So that's kind of cool. And then yeah, I gotta work on episode 1 of our new project that's gonna be coming out. Yeah, hopefully I can get into a streamline of that, so that way we could finish that game. And I think either I'll put it out episode by episode, or we can just I think I can compile each episode and then put it all out like once it's finished. And that might be cool, because then I could go through like Christmas and stuff like that working on editing it and learning that. And by the time that game is done, we'll be able to work on like different games. I'm thinking like Pokemon Sword or Shield or something along those lines, which would be fun to do. I have the DLC for Pokemon Sword, so I'd probably redo Pokemon Sword. I think that'd be kind of fun. This stream has been interesting because typically, if we miss shinies in one of the reset like periods, we'll get shinies for the rest of them. So we missed in the like I reset in the first like 15-20 minutes, and we missed the shinies there. There was no shinies. In the second reset period, we got 3 shinies, and then from there to this last reset period, we didn't get any shinies from that. So that's bizarre for this hunt. Like, this area typically does a lot better for the amount of shinies that we get. So I'm surprised. I'm surprised that that we've only gotten 3 shinies. Like, I was thinking with the lack of shinies the first and the third reset when we searched finally, I'm surprised that I was thinking Larvatar would show up because we didn't get anything down below. So this is interesting. I don't know why this reset period or what's so special about this day. But usually we're at least getting like 8 to 15 shinies. We did have a lot of luck though yesterday, and I think the day before. We killed it with shinies. There was one, we did a hunt in Area 3 one of those days, and we got a bunch of shinies from doing that. And then, because I'd like to get Esper and Pikachu and Pancham. So we kind of took a break from 15 to go to 3 for whatever reason, Wild Area 3. And we did the stair reset there. And we got our Shalfa Litleo, which was pretty cool. And then we got a bunch of shinies, a bunch of Skiddos too. Skiddo loves me, man, in this game. Skiddo's like, oh, I'll be shiny, no problem. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, it'd be cool to find Pikachu and Esper there. Not sure why we just did it while out of nowhere. But even coming back to Area 15, we got a bunch of shinies when we came back. So I think that was the point that I was trying to make. So yeah, not sure what's happening this episode. I think we just had like so much good luck this week that it's got to take a day off. It's the shiny hunt Saturday, so it's relaxing. Speaking of which, what are you guys doing for your weekend? Hopefully you're enjoying yourself. I got to get some laundry done. Oh yeah. We got a warm sweater waiting for us. I might go grab one right now. That'd be great. Here, let's keep going with the stream. We're gonna get some shinies this time, I feel like. So yeah, we're gonna reset until I think we get the daytime banner, or listen for the day to changing over. But I might go grab a sweater after that, out of the dryer, which is when we started the stream, I was super excited. I was like, we got sweaters in the dryer. It's I said it's spring, but I meant to say it's fall, which is silly. Oh yeah, I was thinking too. Like, I'm not. I think what I'm gonna do for dinner. So I'm gonna make dinner for me and my roommates, or one of my roommates at least. We're gonna have pasta, and we'll do meatballs and sauce. So we'll do kind of a meatball pasta. I'm looking forward to that. Probably do that right after stream, and then I'll hop into editing after dinner. But man, I wonder, is anybody doing the EVs this weekend? Has anybody had luck with that? Because I think right now it's just Dynamax EV this weekend is all that's really going on in Pokemon Go. And I think in Pokemon Violet and Scarlet and Violet, there's raids for Goodra right now. That's kind of interesting. It's like 7-star raids for Goodra. I wonder if I don't know. Would anybody be interested in news for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? It doesn't happen very often, but once in a while there'll be raids that they announce, or different outbreaks that are happening. And we could keep up with that on the channel if you guys are interested. Pop, pop. I'm thinking Generation 10 is in development, so that'll probably take... I don't think we're getting it next year. I know we'll probably be getting Pokemon Champions, and that's where championships will be held. So I don't know if that's gonna stay permanent or if they're waiting until the next generation of Pokemon. But that'll be interesting because that'll allow us to use Pokemon from Legends ZA and Mega Evolution. I think Champions might allow for Z moves and Gigantamax Pokemon. I think. Like, it's going to allow for all the mechanics, which I don't know if it's going to allow for terrestrialization, but I'd imagine if they're doing all of them, then they would. They probably would. So it'll be cool to see how the different mechanics match up against each other. Because there's got to be somebody that's like, yo, this is the best way to go. If you're going to do anything, do this mechanic. Or it's going to be wild. Like, I feel like Z moves might not be as, I don't know, might not be as powerful. Because the Pokemon doesn't gain the base stats when you're just using Z moves. It just gains the attack power. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I know Everstones are going to be important when all the mechanics are available. I'd imagine like something with an Everstone being bulked out might be useful. Like Scyther or something like that might be useful to have an Everstone and then have like a Z move or something like that. So that way it's bulky. It can tank a hit from a Gigantamax or a Mega Pokemon. And then if its attack is high enough, maybe it could, like, I don't know. Those kind of strategies will be interesting to see. And we'll play that game. I think it's going to be free. So that's cool. Maybe we'll figure out how to rank up and get invited to championships. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think ranked battles in Legends EA has any effect on like invitationals and things like that. But it is fun. It's chaotic. It's messy. It takes away from some of the organized battling of Pokemon. How it typically, like the turn for turn turn-based strategies, like it does take away from that a little bit, or adds a different flair to it, I guess, too, like with the timers and things like that. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see where that's going, if it's going anywhere. Like, if this is what Legends Pokemon games are gonna be like building on, that might be interesting to see. But yeah, I don't know. I know, like, Legends Arceus, they wanted a freeform battling, and it didn't do what Legends EA is doing, because this is a lot more chaotic. But it's cool too. Other than like the hackers who are just spamming moves, having the timer, you know, kind of creates that turn-based kind of, but it's a lot more free roam battling, so that's kind of fun. I wonder if the Champions game is going to be anything like the Battle Royale, the battle areas in outside of different Pokemon games. If it's going to be anything like those, like the Battle Tower or the Battle like Frontier, the different like post game things that you can do with battling, where you get BP and stuff like that. I wonder if Champions is going to be anything like those. Like, they're just going to combine it all into one free for you know, free for all type battle system. I don't know if I know what that looks like exactly. That's why I wasn't able to find the words for it. But it could be fun if they do something along those means, I guess. We're still waiting for the daylight banner to show up. So yeah, I think once the daylight banner appears, we're gonna do our shiny hunt. Hopefully get a larvatar. I don't think we're gonna find a large pumpkaboo this stream. We got close. We got that extra large pumpkaboo that was not a alpha Pokemon. So didn't realize that that was a possible. But we compared the sizes of the extra large and the alpha extra large, and it's pretty intense, like how different size they are. So I'm guessing the alpha Pokemon are probably the jumbos that we were looking for. They're probably all the same size. So we're close to finishing that out. We've got just the large pumpkaboo left, and then we got to find larvatar here. And I thought that would be easier than what it's shaped up to be so far. We've been checking larvatar after each segment of hunts or resets, and so far no luck. Like I figured it would appear fairly frequently, seeing as how we get shinies to appear pretty regularly in this area, but larvatar is not having it. Larvatar is just up there with 3 larvatars being like, no, I'm not going to be shiny. So that's kind of interesting. I wonder if there's a better way to hunt for larvatar. Maybe we could do like the soft reset method up by that gate, but I don't know. I don't know. I think this is a good method. The cafe seems to hit because the larvatars are just right above us on top of the roof. So it should hit that radius where they are. I guess I could drop a pin here and see if going around and up the elevator and back to the gate, if that like breaks the leash or whatever. The distance. If that's the case, then it might screw with the shiny odds or the odds of a shiny appearing. Alright, we haven't seen any shinies in the 3 Pokemon that are appearing in front of us, so that's kind of weird. I mean, I guess it's not too weird. We're at an hour and 33 minutes, but I think this reset started at about like 1:17 or what was it? 1:20? 1 hour and 20 minutes. So we're about 15 minutes into it. So we should start seeing something appear. I think we're right about there. But yeah, I think I'm gonna reset until the daytime banner shows up. That should give us plenty of time. Although we had that Beedrill from the second reset that was those Beedrills were not being caught. They're like, no thanks. Speaking of which. And then change to a dusk ball. So this time I think I'm gonna save first before we hop into a wild, like getting attacked by all the Pokemon here. Probably be a smart move. That Haunter was facing the wall a lot of the time, so I didn't know if it was trying to hide its blue tongue, but it just turned around in this last reset, so it is not shiny. This pumpkaboo might be, though. The alpha pumpkaboo has shown up a couple times. Oh, it's not there now, so I guess not. Dang it. Crochet said let it faint. Let's see if that helps. All right, let's go. Come on, Banner, where you at? Gotta get the daytime banner. Yeah, I feel like that banner's probably just gonna be appearing soon. What was it like? The nighttime only lasts for like 8 or 12 minutes or something like that, whereas like the daytime is 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. I know pausing and moving the cursor to in the map and getting these resets interrupts that time, but to what extent, I don't think I've figured out yet. Like, I don't think I've understood like how long the night lasts when you're doing these resets. Probably should time it one of these days. Because it seems to extend the nighttime period a lot. a lot longer than 8 minutes. All the Pokemon are like trying to walk, and they just keep going like, It's like Simon Says. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna have time for another reset session in the stream. But yeah, we'll go until the day break at least. So, but we're getting to like an hour and 40 minutes. So I'm not sure when the daytime will be appearing. So I think that's what was on my mind when I was talking about like how long the night resets and stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, but I am excited for dinner, and I am excited to do some editing tonight. Be exploring a new program. And then once that first episode's edited, I'm gonna hop on and start working on episode 2. So I'd like to get in the groove of streamlining that, so that way I could try to I'm trying to get the episodes done before like Christmas, or before. Well, it'd be nice to honestly get it done before the DLC comes out. That way we can focus on like everything that the DLC has to offer. But yeah, not sure. I feel like if it has any if it's anything like Pokemon Violet or Pokemon Scarlet, it's gonna be like almost a complete game, right? Outside of itself. So I know we've gotten a glimpse at like the unknown, like the upside down of Lumio City, but I feel like there's probably a lot more to it than the announcement gave us. That's what I would expect, or you know, hope. I think we just got a shiny Shuppet, so that's cool. That's what I would expect. But yeah, we'll see. You know, hopefully it compares at least to the Crown Tundra and, you know, the Crown Tundra and the something Isles. Mustard. That's all I can think. What was it called? Because we got Cubchoo there. Armored Isles, I think. Crown Tundra, and Armored Isles. Oh, we did not get a shiny Shuppet. I was wrong. All right. Well, no shiny Shuppet. Yeah, if it's comparable to that, at least that'll give us a good amount, probably like 60 hours of gameplay, I think, at least. But I think the Blueberry Academy and Kitakami, the Teal Mask, that gave us a full story. Like I still am invested in Kieran and Carmine, and I'm looking forward to the next time we get to spend time with those characters. So, and that means like delving into all the kids from the Blueberry Academy too. Like I'd imagine we'd go back to the Blueberry Academy and learn more about where we're at, what we're doing there, or maybe they go to Unova, like, or something along those lines. I think I'm invested in that, and I'm looking forward to when we learn more about that. So yeah, we'll see what Pokemon has in store for us. I don't think that's something that is ended though, right? And I think with this DLC, it should probably match or be similar to the experience that we had from Sword and Shield, or from Scarlet and Violet, or Sword and Shield even. So I'd at least hope for that. If it is just the Upside Down Lumios, and those are the only two characters that we're gonna meet, Karina, which I'm looking forward to seeing Karina with her Rambo Megastone belt. Like that's kind of exciting. Still haven't figured out the kid's name. It starts with an A that hangs out with Hoopa. Haven't figured her name out just yet, but I'm sure we'll get to know her and making donuts and stuff like that. But I have a feeling that like that mechanic, the donut making mechanic, is gonna be what allows us to go through Hoopa's portals and find where Hoopa brings us. So I don't think it's just going to be Lumiose. So, yeah, you know, I don't think it's going to be the upside down Lumiose. But that's kind of neat. What's neat about knowing that we get to go to the upside down Lumiose, does that mean does that tie into Giratina's like parallel dimension, right? Like the nightmare dimension for Giratina. Like, is it going to be like Stranger Things? Like we have a whole upside down that was created by this Pokemon, right? Like Giratina comes to mind. Darkrai maybe, like a nightmare realm. Yeah, it's an upside down. So there's got to be some sort of darkish entity that's creating that Hoopa has access to because it can teleport through time and space, which is pretty neat. But I'd imagine, you know, we probably get to see Pokemon that we don't typically get to see in main series games. It'd be nice to touch base with Celebi. My favorite would be Victini. It'd be nice to touch base with Victini and get some, you know, Pokemon that we can not normally get in main series games. So I know Keldeo, to get the shiny, was in Sword and Shield. Oh, is that right? No. It was from Pokemon Home. Yeah, you'd have to do the entire dex for the Crown Tundra and the entire dex for the Armored Isles to get Keldeo, and bring everything in Pokemon Home. So I haven't done that yet. I need to get shiny Keldeo. That's something I need to do. We did run out of time. We got Meloetta from Scarlet and Violet. We got Enamorus from the Legends of Arceus. We got Manaphy from Pearl. And I think the only new shiny that I don't have that was released by Pokemon Home is Keldeo. So that's something I should work on. Yeah, so I guess after we do this, I think that'll probably be an edited series. It'll be a series I put out after recording and editing it. So, unfortunately, that's not what I'm working on right now. But I have a feeling we'll be doing Switch games that are not, that might not be all main series games, maybe. But obviously, I think I need to do Sword and Shield. So that might be one of the series that we put out. Yeah, that could be fun. And one of the things that I'll probably do just to keep working towards this is keep working towards the channel is, sorry, I just got a text message that was outing one of my friends as a not get hundo giver in Pokemon Go. I've given him 4 hundos, and he hasn't gotten a hundo from one of my friends. That's funny. Okay, that's a funny text. But yeah, I think some of the things that we could probably do to try and gain subscribers and people interested in the channel is do some like top 10 moments in Pokemon, or top 10 Pokemon, or things like that. And those could be quick videos that could probably be edited into shorts too, which would be good for YouTube. It wants shorts, and I haven't been doing shorts. I started doing shorts, and it was interesting how that performed. Like I was doing the Pokemon trading card game, and some of those shorts like got tons of views, and then some of them got like a handful of views, like a very small amount. So I have no idea how to succeed with the content that I was putting out with that. So it'd be probably better to do something that I can control, like voice some of the things that we're doing, like, or the top 10 thing would be a good one. Like that'd be a more controlled situation, I think. But yeah, I don't know. I was spending a good like I would put out the shorts after like having my morning coffee. So I wake up, get coffee, like hopefully have recorded card pulls from the TCG game, and then I'd find like a song that that wasn't gonna get flagged on Facebook or Instagram, and then put it on YouTube with the same song. So that's how like those shorts were getting made, and I think I need to switch that up. So we'll see. Ah. My friend group is going off in the chat, and we have a friend group chat, and they're talking about trades, different who's getting who's hundo, who is getting who hundos. I'm about to tell. I thought of a pretty good response. I'm gonna say like, I gave you so many hundos that I had to take a break from Pokemon Go. Oh, speaking of, yeah, that the guy that I'm talking about was shiny hunting the fossils. So he ended up getting a Tyrant when we hung out last time, a shiny Tyrant. And then but yeah, that's one of the shiny hunts that I want to do too. I really want to get these challenges knocked out. And I don't know, it'd be cool if somebody wants to challenge me to do some of the shiny hunts I'd like to get done. We want to get our shiny Falcor, so the Drampa hunt, and then yeah, it'd be cool to get Tyrant and Amoris. Definitely want to get Riolu, but if somebody wants to challenge me to get Shalfa Riolu, that'd be kind of fun. Yeah, so we'll see. I'm sure challenges are gonna come in, but it'd be nice to get some stuff done. I don't know when this night is gonna end. It's okay. We're resetting until we get the banner. What's weird is neither the Gorgeist, the Haunter, or the Shuppet that are showing up, they haven't shown up shiny yet. Man, I don't know if this stream is... We did get an extra large regular pumpkaboo, so that's pretty cool. I feel like the daytime banner is probably coming. Yeah, we got to be pretty close. But it's weird because we haven't seen either of the 3 Pokemon show up shiny yet. That would suck if nothing. We get nothing. But we'll see. Bum, 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 bum. Starting to get hungry. I'm thinking about that pasta with spaghetti and meatballs. Spaghetti and meatballs. Is that alpha pumpkaboo? I wonder if that's shiny because it's been showing up. I think we've seen the alpha pretty regularly. I think it was hiding behind a bush that time, but yeah. Well, I wonder if we're gonna get the daytime. I wonder if that alpha is shiny. Ah, not that one. There we go. Haunter still has a pink tongue. Feel free to switch up, Haunter. See, there's that alpha again. I think it's appearing in different spots, but it might be shiny. Or we're just getting the alpha to keep appearing, which is kind of odd because it should be randomized. I couldn't tell Haunter's tongue color there. We are getting that same burr, like that's showing up regularly. And I think that's Pumpkaboo. Or it's Gorgeist. Yeah. Could be Gorgeist. Could be Shuppet too. Huh. There's 2 alpha Shuppets. There's that Pumpkaboo back. I bet that's shiny. I'm guessing it's shiny. We just haven't seen the lower half of it. That was different. That was a... That might have been pumpkaboo, yeah? It's strange that we don't hear larvatar. It's strange that we don't hear, like, hunter and shuppet, maybe. We'll have to check what those sounds are. I guess if we're going to be here until we get the larvatar, we probably should know what we're listening for. That would have been awesome to get a Shalfa Haunter. But nope. It's not happening. I guess there are some things that we haven't gotten shiny yet. We definitely got pumpkaboo, Gorgeist, pumpkaboo, Gorgeist, Bayonet. We haven't gotten a Shalfa Shuppet. We haven't gotten a Shalfa Haunter. We gotten Beedrill. I don't think we've gotten Scolipede. Did we get a Shalfa Whirlipede? I don't know if we got a Shalfa Whirlipede. So I guess there are some things that we just haven't gotten yet from this area. And I'm not too invested in getting the alphas of everything. Like, it'd be cool, but that's not the goal, I don't think. I think one of each shiny would be cool in each area. Obviously, I'm going to have to do that anyway to complete the challenge for the live decks. But I'm glad it's not a Shalfa live dex. I don't think I would have accepted that mission, that challenge. Come on. Come on, daytime banner. Where? I'm kind of listening in case we don't see the banner. It should still make a noise. There's a strange noise. I don't know what that is. Okay, it stopped. Sounded like a fan, maybe? But it seemed to surge the power in the house a little bit. Like, I saw the lights flicker. Okay, daytime. I think, there's gotta be shinies by now. Hopefully. I'm guessing we haven't seen that alpha pumpkaboo in a little bit, so I'm guessing it's not a shiny. Come on, daytime. Here, I think, yeah, I'm getting hungry, so I think we're gonna call it here. Let's check to see what we got. Man, I don't think we got anything. That was a massive reset. There's a shiny. Okay, we got one shiny. Is that it though? That was like a massive reset just to get one shiny. Alright, let's go check Larvatar. Dang, that's crazy, man. That's shiny. Well, we have 2 Panpors now, that's cool. That's astounding. All that time to just get one shiny? There's Dawn. Man, that... We got blasted on that. Okay, we have so many boxes of shinies. That's pretty awesome. Okay. Where's our Shalfa Litleo? Oh, it's right here. There it is. We have another Haunter, yeah? Are these all alphas? Yeah, I think those are all alphas. I guess that's our... Is that our... It's not our first Haunter. We've had a Haunter before. Maybe we gave one away. I'm guessing we gave one away. Which, that's good. But, I was just trying to figure out, like, why... don't we have more Haunters? Okay. I'm gonna have to go through and start getting rid of some of these Pokemon. So that way we can make more room for our shiny boxes. We almost have a full Shalfa box. That's kind of crazy. We're gonna have to move that around too, I think. Actually, this... I think needs to change, because now we know, I think this is the jumbo size, and then we have, this is extra large. Wait a second. Hold on. Yeah, this can go here. That's fine. And then we have this, though. It's not an alpha, and it's extra large. So this needs to go here. And this needs to swap. So now we have small, medium, large, extra large, and jumbo. I think that's right. Okay. That box seems perfect. But we have to get... Oh, there we go. There's something. Shut it. There we go. Look at all those shuppets. Little boys and girls. We have a couple. One girl. Okay. All right. Yeah. That's it for shiny hunting. What do we need? Let's grab a picture of this haunter. And then I'll put this as the there we go. Ah! There's a way to like scoot the... Wait, I can move this up, yeah? There we go. There we go. That'll be it. Alright guys. Thank you for being here on the stream. Happy Saturday. It's almost Thanksgiving. I hope you guys are looking forward to something about Thanksgiving. I am looking forward to hopefully having my brother make turkey burgers, because the different toppings that he puts on that are all like Thanksgiving meal makes that burger so freaking good. So I hope that that's something that's happening this year, and if not, that's okay. But I hope you guys have a happy Thanksgiving. I'll let you know how mine goes. I'm gonna be probably, well, I'm gonna be editing episode 1 of the series that's gonna be coming out. We're gonna be making a Pokemon Go video probably on Sunday. And then we'll be streaming tomorrow. So I will look forward to seeing you guys here tomorrow. Necrotio, this is the wave for you. Ladiesmen, I'm going to be coming and checking out that video. And thank you for hopping on the stream and chatting with me for a bit. To the people that came and saw the stream, thanks for being here. Anybody watching this in the future, thank you for being here. And don't forget to level up, and I hope you have an awesome weekend. All right, guys, have a good one.